Alright guys, welcome back. We are going to start chapter 5, which is one of the lamer chapters in the game.
How about on your side? Found anything?
Nothing yet. There are no signs of the ELSA or any ESs in the UNN region.
There ain't even a log?
None.
How is that possible? If they were transferred in some sort of accident, a log should exist.
They may have been reduced to Planck scale along with the hypersphere.
No way. Where have you gone, little master? And Master Guinan is away too. Little master.
Committee member Yuli Mizrahi.
I assume from the tone of your voice that something's gone wrong.
The little master vanished along with the research target. We're searching for them now.
What? You still don't know where they are?
Unfortunately, no.
I see.
Committee member Mizrahi, I presume you did not contact us to check on the situation.
Yes, there's been a new development in the Federation government. I wanted to inform you at once.
You sound serious. What is this new development?
The Federation government is moving forward with plans for a full-scale invasion.
What? Where?
The birthplace of the KOS-MOS organization, Planet Mictum. The Federation fleet has already set course and is employing the newly completed Merkaba.
The Merkaba? So Dmitry Yuriev is behind this?
Yes. If something isn't done, the chaotic wars of the past may descend upon us again. Or perhaps something even worse.
Are they planning to wipe out KOS-MOS?
What should we do?
We'll wait and see, depending on the situation.
The Federation military may become our enemy?
Dmitry must have a reason for heading to Mictum. That man wouldn't move the entire fleet just to suppress them.
So there's something there, huh?
There was a record of an object in the remaining fragments of the Y data inside Momo. That object was taken by a faction of the immigrant fleet when they left Lost Jerusalem.
An object?
The Eternal Circle, Zarathustra.
Zarathustra?
We are still investigating exactly what it is. But Dmitry has the Y data as well, and his is in a more complete form than ours. I have a feeling his actions may be related to that object.
Oh.
You have the ESs and the emulators, so you may be able to stop Dmitry. You would receive full support from Representative Helmer in such a case.
Helmer? Things are that bad?
But we can't do anything if the ELSA is missing.
Leave it to us. We'll find them no matter what. And then, if that old man is doing something stupid, we'll go out there and slap him upside the head.
Yes, I'm sure Little Master would like to be a part of that too.
I'm sorry for always asking the impossible from you. I'll head there myself as soon as I can.
Where am I?
This is hopeless. Without a transplant of the actual base tissue, we can't save him.
Please, transplant my organs. That should compensate for what's missing.
Is that Feb? Oh, that's right. It's Lieutenant Virgil's surgery.
No. Think what that would do to you. We can't lose a valuable Realian to save the life of one soldier.
Our cells should have affinity for each other. I'll be fine. Please, help him.
Wait, that's not Jin.
You sound like your mind is made up. Fine, we'll try it.
That's... Was I dreaming? Yes, I remember. That boy saved him. Jin and the others weren't there then.
So we will get to explore the city of Miltia in this chapter, but it's kind of like I was saying at the end of the last video, that's a lot of just running around and cutscene and run around and cutscene. There's no real battling, so that's kind of why I say it's a lame chapter.
The vessels of Anima are gone? What's wrong?
There's a little bit of a problem.
You'd better explain what's going on.
Like I said, the vessels of Anima are missing. There's nothing wrong with the crafts themselves, but the power cores have just disappeared.
How can that happen?
What caused it?
I have no idea.
Perhaps it's a negative side effect caused by our time travel.
Yes. Speaking of side effects, things may get even worse.
What? Even more stuff's gonna go wrong?
Well, we're not really supposed to be here in this world. That contradiction is slowly but surely building up latent heat energy. If we let it keep going, it'll almost certainly end in destruction.
Destruction of what?
This universe.
What?
Well, that might be an exaggeration, but it will at least blow away this region of space. That's how dangerous this latent heat energy thing is.
What do we do? That doesn't sound good.
Is there anything we can do?
Well, there is something. We may be able to return to our original time if we contain this latent heat energy with a field and interface with the space-time continuum.
No problem then. Let's get started.
Let me finish. All I'm saying is that it's theoretically possible. We don't have anything capable of generating a field powerful enough to contain it. There's nothing we can do.
KOS-MOS, will you ever wake up again? Will you ever say good morning to me again?
Chief, you're here again? When we get back to our original time, I'm sure we can find a way to fix KOS-MOS. So...
Alan,
Yes?
do you really think this is that Miltia?
It's difficult to believe. But the data Momo's gathered all points to this as the Miltia 15 years ago.
I don't understand. This is definitely Miltia from back then. I've met Feb, Lieutenant Virgil, and even my younger self. But I can't just accept it so easily. If this is really Miltia back then, a terrible fate is going to befall this planet in just a few days. Can you believe that?
Well, Jin was saying, if this is really the world of the past, then our actions now could have a dramatic effect on the future. It's certainly true that we don't know what might happen to us if we interfere with the past.
But if that's true, doesn't that mean we might be able to change the past? Don't you wish you could change the past, Alan?
Well, yeah, I have all sorts of things in the past I'd like to change. I think most people do. Everyone regrets something. I bet everyone wishes they could redo things. But it's not a good idea to interfere with this world without understanding the situation.
That may be the logical way of thinking. But even so... Damn it! Everything is happening at once. I feel like I'm gonna go crazy.
Chief, you're probably tired. How about getting a little more rest?
You're right. I think I'll head to the city to relax.
What? Chief, we shouldn't go outside until we understand our current situation.
I have to do something. I can't just sit around here. Besides, we'll never really figure out our situation unless we go outside.
Chief, hey, wait a minute!
I can't bear just standing around.
You can interfere with this world!
You can go tell on me if you want.
Chief?
It's okay. I'm just gonna go visit the city. I'll be back in 2 or 3 hours, so tell the others not to worry.
According to the information we have, the city is in a battle zone with Federation dissent troops. Why do you want to go there? Wait a minute. I'll go with you.
That's okay.
No, it's not. It's dangerous to go alone. KOS-MOS isn't here, so I'm going to protect you. Chief?
Shh, hide. Is that a UTIC transport? Looks like it was in an accident.
Was it attacked by the Federation?
Beats me. It's hard to tell from here. Wait, someone's coming out.
Damn, this isn't good. Looks like a slaughterhouse in here. Oh, Supervisor Uzuki, over here.
What? Dad!
Huh? Dad? He's...
Yes, it's definitely him. Suo Uzuki, my father.
How are the subjects inside?
No good. They're all destroyed with their maintenance beds. We won't be able to use them.
Federation military isn't taking any chances. Thanks to them, the project is going to be delayed even further.
What should we do?
Just retrieve the vital data, then dispose of the rest. Leave the Realians. We'll have the disposal team incinerate them later. Let's go!
Oh, this is awful. What was the point of this? Let's see, model number DZ2000330. Looks like they're combat Realians. What are you doing, Chief?
This.
Hey, that's an ID.
Lend me your connection gear.
Sure, but why?
I'm gonna modify this ID and make us our own.
Well, what?
It looks like she was a UTIC scientist, a Realian coordinator, actually. There's spare uniforms inside, too.
What? Chief, what are you doing?
There's something I want to check. You can go on back.
I can't leave you alone. Where are you planning on going?
My father probably headed for Labrythos. I suspected he was connected with Utic. I have to find out what the connection was. If you're coming with me, then hurry up and change.
Oh, nice. I thought I needed a code for that. Oh no, it's the prayer beads I need a code for. I think those are... Oh, I actually have no idea where those are. Oh no, they're up there somewhere. Yeah, I don't actually know what the password is. We'll come back for that later. I think we get a little memo or something like that.
Things don't look very friendly here.
No surprise there. The Federation front line is only 20 kilometers away. Although, the fact that they haven't declared martial law yet must mean they're not too concerned.
Why doesn't the Federation just attack?
They can't. The Realian troops that compose the Federation's main force can't be used.
Why not?
Have you forgotten? The Utic organization has the ability to make Realians lose control. Though I don't think they've been able to expand to the whole star cluster.
The Song of Nephilim!
Yes. On top of that, there are a lot of civilians here, as well as the Zohar. They can't just hit the city with interstellar weapons.
He'll thank me later. Okay, so 68, 37, and 12 look like our winners. There are hints as to actually what the numbers will be, but we're not going to go find them. That should net us, I think, 70 or 80,000 gold later on. screwed up. I don't think it gives you anything good anyways. I panicked and saw the square and just hit the button. Look familiar, guys? Okay, so that's one. I'm pretty sure we only have 2 available to us right now. Oh, there's Shion just hanging out around the swing. I enjoy that they've got the little side areas there too that we had to open up in episode 1. So unfortunately, I'm not 100% sure where the other federal report is that's available to us before shit hits the fan. Thinking ahead. I'm not going to go through all of them. So that's the first person we've got to talk to for the 7 Moons side quest. Oh, there's... nice. Okay, well that solves that problem. I was thinking, sorry, it was going to be the one in the next sector, but apparently not so much. We do have to speak with Lodge here. who is Lodge? I'm actually not too sure. I think he's the guy at the end. He's a Realian, so I doubt it's him. I think it's this guy. Yeah. Oh, nice. Federal Port 2. Okay. See, that was the one I was thinking was going to be available with the other one, so I guess it's 3. And the other 5 I gotta wait for. They start out pretty dull, but they actually get pretty good after a while. I now need to go and find Andy. Who is Andy? I have no idea. My little note here says, by the open area. Which, at this point, could be pretty much anywhere. I wonder if he's the guy I was gossiping with. No, it's Douglas. Oh, you look like Andy, yeah. Alright, let's go and call him out on being a terrible person. Sorry if you guys weren't able to keep up with the reading. Obviously, I have read this enough that I can kind of just skim the key points and know what he's saying. There's also the pause function. I think we're just running back and forth at this point, because it looks like I gotta talk to Lodge, and then I gotta go back and talk to Andy. Oh, and he's a jerk. So, I don't know if you guys remember, I think it was the last video, I picked up some evasion upgrades. Kind kind of an odd item to pick up, but nonetheless, after we do this, we'll be able to buy upgrades in Chapter 9, which is the last chapter. That's actually an interesting twist. Makes sense, you gotta have friends on the drug approval board. Or relatives, but splitting the profits, that is just nasty. So I think we gotta talk to Lodge, and then Lodge again, and then go and find those two women, and then go and sit or talk to the guy beside where Andy was sitting, because it doesn't look like he makes it after this. Now, that would be 15 years later that he's going to contact us, but I suppose that stuff does take some time. Looks like the same conversation I had with them. Ah, crap. Well, I am really hoping that I didn't screw this up, because I'm not really about to go and look this up right now. Okay, yeah, good. I'm just gonna go talk to those women one more time to make sure something else didn't trigger. I will say that going through the city now kind of makes it a little more tragic, I guess I should say, when you go through it later and everything's falling apart. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I did that right. We'll find out in, like, I don't know, 10 hours? 12 hours? Something along those lines. I'm sorry that took a little bit of time, but believe me, it is worth it later on. I don't know how much I'll actually spend on that kind of stuff, but...
ID, please. Wait a minute. You're with the 34th Special Transport Team? There was a report that your team was attacked and destroyed.
Yeah, we got lucky and passed out. So we escaped danger.
Glad to hear it. So, what happened to the cargo?
The cargo?
The Realians.
Oh, they were all destroyed.
I hope that doesn't delay the project. A connection experiment using the test subject is going to begin soon. You should hurry. Supervisor Uzuki isn't going to be happy if you keep Professor Mizrahi waiting. Professor Mizrahi's on the 4th floor.
Well, thank you for being all kinds of handy. And probably knowing way too much for a guy sitting at the front gate.
Say, Chief, isn't this the hospital we saw when we dove into KOS-MOS's encephalon? But it looks too heavily guarded for a hospital.
No,
What?
this is no hospital. When I was a child, I thought it was a hospital. But this is a holding ward for the test subjects that are necessary for their project.
Stop! Ahead is Labrythos. You can't pass without a dedicated ID.
I knew it. This facility is part of Labrythos.
What?
Here's my ID.
No. Your ID doesn't permit you to pass through here. Return to your work.
I was actually just trying to save, but that works too. Oh, nice.
Preparations are underway for the connection experiment.
I guess I have to go to 4th. I was gonna try and explore all of them, but apparently not.
4th floor, Central managed.
Well, that solves that issue. We'll go back and get those at a later time.
You two, what are you standing around for? Upload the test subject's personal patterns to Central.
What? Yoki Mizrahi?
Didn't you hear me? I told you to upload the test subject's personal patterns.
Oh, yes, sir. Let's see. The test subject's personal data.
Hurry!
Yes, sir. Currently cleared through list 177, list 281, 15 left until upload is complete.
Were you just assigned here?
Yes, sir.
I see. I'd heard I was getting new assistants. How's list 281?
Yes, sir. List 281. This is a list of patients in the hospital.
Is it done yet?
Oh, list 281, clear. Upload complete. What are these test subjects?
This is the data from test subjects capable of linking with vessels of anima. We're going to control their fear and perform a Zohar connection experiment. Weren't you informed?
No, I'm sorry.
Chief, look! Vessels of anima!
Yes, but why here?
I have no idea. And what does he mean by linking people to vessels of anima?
Look at this. It's the Zohar.
You're right.
Looking at this, it appears the vessels of anima serve as a mediator to approach the Zohar.
I thought they were the power reactors for the ESs.
Actually, they're transmitters. No, more like translators. Their power is the byproduct of acting as mediators between people and the Zohar. They were calibrated here, and what we were using was the finished product. But this data, I wonder why they needed to relay it through Realians.
He said something about controlling fear. Maybe that's related.
I wonder.
Chief, look.
Mom's name. Why is she on the list of test subjects?
You there!
Yes, sir.
Go fetch my assistant, Kevin Winnicott. I want to know Febronia's condition.
Kevin Winnicott?
Does he mean our Kevin?
What's the matter? Hurry up!
Oh, yes, sir.
He's a little strange. Oh, okay.
Preparations are currently underway for the connection experiment. Preparations are currently underway for the connection.
What is going on? This is the first I've ever heard of Kevin being here. I wonder if it's just someone with the same name.
This is the first I've heard of it, too. Kevin didn't tell me what he did before he joined Vector. But his Hilbert effect theory and his knowledge of Realian architecture makes sense if he was Professor Mizrahi's assistant.
How dare you barge in here without knocking?
You're...
Have we met before?
No, are you Mr. Winnicott?
What, is my name that unusual?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Professor Mizrahi is calling you. He wants you to report on Febronia's condition.
Oh, it's already that time? Understood. I'll get things ready. Tell him I'll be right up.
That boy is Kevin?
His face looks similar, but he doesn't have the same temperament.
Yes, but I'm pretty sure it's him. That's Kevin. So he was involved with UTIC.
Chief! Chief!
What?
Look at this!
Outline of the managing OS for a weapon system to combat the Gnosis phenomenon. The effectiveness of a human-modeled weapon for Gnosis combat? Basic theory of a strategically multiple operation system that obeys the rules of order? Hey, this is KOS-MOS's basic theory.
It sure is. He must have already been working on the basic design back then. It really is Kevin. Chief, what are you doing?
What else? Taking a backup.
What? Here? That's crazy!
I know it's risky. But with this, we may be able to reboot KOS-MOS. Sorry, could you distract him until I'm done? Please?
Distract him? Oh.
You're still here?
Oh, actually, there's something I'd like to ask you.
What? The connection experiment is about to begin. Can't you wait until later?
It won't take long. It's about the effectiveness of mental stabilization in regards to Realians. Chief, please make it quick. I can't keep him much longer.
Would you stop bothering me? I'm in a hurry. Please leave my room at once.
Oh, we're sorry for disturbing you. Come on, Ellen, let's go.
What? Oh, right.
kind of hoping that I have the air quotes data here, because if not, I have no idea where I'm supposed to be getting it. So I don't usually end videos in weird places like this, but I've got a sneaking suspicion we're gonna have quite a few cutscenes, especially if our father's here at all. So I'm gonna blow this up, take the prize, find out that all the other doors here are probably locked as well. And yeah, I'm gonna end it here and we'll start right back here. And I think we're gonna actually get a battle next video, so I'll see you guys then.